that's right. I don't.
Never mind.
It's ready.
Ooh.
Never mind. Everyone had best have selected their buttons so that if this fails, it's not coming from us. Excellent.
Oh, maybe we should just yell, "Ching!"
J team. Okay.
Good work, team. Oh, that's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people, all looking cool. It's impressive. All I remember is that there's a point where the non-tanks need to make sure that we do not go off of the back platform of our special area. Only let the melees and such. But, yeah. Wait, we are Alliance B, right?
Looks like it.
Okay, then that means that we go in the center, I think.
Mhm.
Wait. Are we going here? This way?
I don't know.
Or...
I'm kind of following the whole crowd. Later we'll go in the center. Yeah, because there's like all in one group. There's like 5. Well, you can see, like each of these questions is a boss, and I do not remember this at all. So, rar, here we go.
Oh, guess we'll just follow the other players.
Mhm.
Oh, this one has their default outfit on, but died. Okay.
Here we go. Jesus, these all of the particles.
Oh, getting hit.
Well, it turns out I do have other people's particles off. Whoops.
Oh,
Well, let's just kill things as much as we
Oh my
can.
God,
sorry. I panicked and used benediction.
Yeah, keeping Albrecht is alive is your job.
There's just so much going on.
Yeah. This is amazing. I love it.
I know, it's
Cool, let's do
great.
that. I want you.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting sensory overloaded.
Yeah, I think I.
This is why you turn
definitely
off
need
the.
to, yeah.
That's why you turn down other people's particles.
Oh, I did not dodge that.
Unhand me, you vile thing.
Yay, team.
And I'm free from petrification. Thank you.
Defeat the Bone Dragon.
Oh.
Is that a big burly mage? It is.
We have a big burly mage.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh. it over?
Nope, it's coming back.
Ah, get off.
Boom.
And he's still. You just won't quit.
Please just stay down.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not gonna spew that on me. Ooh.
Yay! Nope, nope. I'm gonna hit greed. And I hit pass instead. Oh no. Well,
Shortcut?
now, yep, shortcut and then go right.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love this place. I wish that we could have just 24 people on our own who could just follow me and take a super slow time and appreciate the architecture.
Huh, it is rather nice.
I think this might be where we
Yeah.
need to go into the middle if we're Alliance B. Yes, this is where we need to go into the middle if we're Alliance B.
Mm-hmm.
Do not go start everything yet. Wait. Wait till everyone's here.
Oh, so we're gonna put a marker.
Ranged people stand on the back. Tanks go forward and pull it back closer to us.
Right.
Yep.
Everyone ready?
I guess.
Well, I guess we are.
Wait, we're staying here, or are we going?
We have to wait. We need 4 people. Get on this platform, Halavali. And then pull it back towards us. Pull it back towards us so we can get to it. So, because otherwise we can't help. Can you pull the Atmos back?
It doesn't move.
Oh.
I've aggroed him, but he won't move.
Well, okay, then y'all deal with the Atmos and leave the rest of us to deal with the smaller enemies when they come running at us.
But I can't. You have to get closer. I can't heal you at
Yes.
this range.
I'm coming.
And someone else is. Yeah. We need 4 people on the platform, or the other people can't hurt it.
So why is there only?
Okay, well,
It's
done
done
now.
already?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not all standing, if we don't have 4 people on that back platform, then it like reduces damage dealt to everyone else's thing. Yeah. That's the dumb fight in this place.
Huh.
Well, this is, I think, the first fight where everyone dies. And he's invulnerable, that's right. Where's the thing
magic
that we
pot
need to kill?
kill?
That's what I'm looking for. Yes, the magic pot. Our magic pot's in the back.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Wait, which one's ours?
Hmm. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to kill ads. And be worthless. Oh, there's the magic pot.
Ow. Oh,
It worked. This is what we were hoping we'd have, like, Kerr with us for, to be like, do this. Because I don't know what any of these actions are. It's fine. We're having a fun time.
royal breaches.
Clear the wall of fire.
Okay, so now we go in middle?
I don't know. I remember nothing.
Alright,
Should be
thank you.
middle.
Oh, okay, I had to jump, okay.
I see. Let's wait until everyone's here and then we can go. Ours is all the way in the back.
Alright. That feeling I cannot find the person I'm trying to heal.
I don't know who Matilda Rivers is and where over here is. I really wish people would not think everyone knew what we were doing.
Alright.
Okay, apparently here is where I was. I hate being Alliance B. Okay, defeat the King Behemoth.
Are we ready?
Guess?
Looks like we are, whether we're ready or not. Don't stay close to him if you have a green marker. Okay. That's things that you tell people. Which I guess they are telling me. I don't know. I get angry readily and I'm stressed.
Oh!
Oh, I'm dead.
What? Did I have a green mark?
I have no idea.
Accept this race. I live again.
As I said, I don't know what the hell's going on in this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever... Oh, I see. You have to stand behind the rocks when the
God.
falls. You have to stand behind the rocks when things fall. when they fall for the explosion. I am going to go ahead.
Okay, I see. Okay, I saw the green. I saw what the rock, the green marker looked like.
I got a green marker.
It's like a green rock above your head.
The tank needs to
Like
pick
a
up the
tank.
giant. Are you sure that there's any tanks alive, buddy?
There's no tank.
Well, I'll restart the point. One left. Yes, only one left.
I want to see if they can go the distance.
I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if they can go the distance too.
Only one left. What do you mean only one left?
Only one tank.
Oh. And there goes our scholar. I think it's a scholar.
This is the first.
Oh, did it work?
Yep, they...
Team C did it, yeah. They're like, oh, we've never died here before. I never lived here before either. Hi, dude. This guy's going to be half dead by the time we get there because they're not going to wait for us.
I'd be more surprised if they did wait it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, they still gotta respawn?
Yep. One tank aggro's boss close to the B marker. I'm glad that they're realizing that new players means new players. When boss has back to center, everyone runs back to center, everyone return to home base. I guess our home base is B. Okay.
Oh wait, where's the... Oh dear, I think I'm lost.
You're not a tank, so you don't need to worry about who's tanking near the B marker. But you come to B, this is our area, and if he goes back to the center, we return to B.
Can I use an elegant teleporter, or how
Yes, that's how you get here.
Oh, okay.
If you're not on your home base when he goes back to center and does his thing, you die.
Alright, alright. So this worked, right?
I am ready.
Well, okay.
Everyone's ready, but you.
No fucking idea where I'm... Okay. Right,
Okay.
fight.
Oh, one's already dead. I'll take care of it.
Okay, we can't stand on the marker, right? Well, that's fine.
Iron claws. Oh, those things.
Oh.
Oh. I'll save you!
Please do, because I need to get back.
Oh, he's going back to center. Oh, hello.
I'm having a terrible time right now with getting my dang.
Oh, another one? Oh, did I get none? No, I did not.
Right, I'll try to go in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hey, all of
Ooh.
Team B got here. That's all that I care
Yay,
about. Yay,
team.
Team B.
Hey, Team B. Looks like the other team made it too.
Tell me, are you oversized?
So and so.
Then
Hey!
ooh. Oh, that was a fight.
That was a fight.
Labyrinth of Ancients complete.
Yay! Well, Mathilda, you get the comm as thank you for babysitting us.
Oh, I want the onion armor. I guess I'll breathe, pass. Elegant Catalyst. What does this do?
You'll need that later.
I'll pass on these.
Ooh, faded copy of.
I got no commends because you never get commends as a black mage in a big raid.
Ooh.
Did I get any of that?
Oh,
No.
I'll see you in a bit. Yay, we cleared it. Hello,
Oh, I did get
friends.
commendations.
Yeah, you're a healer. Ho there, Gobbo. Very impressive, I must say. Your names shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned in this historic expedition. The scale of the structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what are the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. We all died once. A great man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that would have been Phlegelathon, not Acheron. Phlegelathon. He was a hero of Allegan Revolution. You glean that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegans' extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Connex's Find for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some ways to go yet. And I'm told, then, when this first came out, that you had to wait like 2 months until the next part of the raid.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, you can't fly here. Whoa. Hop.
Oh, we're supposed to go back.
Oh, that's right. They did say we'd be shot down as we tried flying.
Get your hops on, everyone. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I always do enjoy the Crystal Tower, even though I have not learned it yet.
Want to get the armor sets? gonna have to do a lot of this on my off time then.
Did I get anything?
I
got
breach.
Crimson Breeches, the Phlegelathon card, Crimson Celestial Gloves, and the Crimson Hat. I got some gloves, hat, and pants for a Black Mage.
And I got the music.
Yay!
Both of them.
So good of you to join us. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you're ready, we'll debate how best to proceed. I want to put on all these. Okay. These pants. Look at these
Ooh.
pants.
Oh.
Fancy.
So, let me get them back in my inventory. What is going to happen is I am going to go and change this glam to put these pants and everything on. Well, let's get things going because we're going to have to wait for the next group. And I'm going to keep my glasses.
Oh, it's another 24, you mean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it's time this assembly was called to order. Bros will be presiding over the meeting. If you'd be so kind as to inform him when you're ready to proceed. Welcome back. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I've added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there's no objections, I'll begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Let's get ourselves some QuickTime materia. Excuse me? In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses, before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to the Mewfan's account, the labyrinth defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, their report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology. In short, our misgivings were well-founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that's where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, but the perils of the labyrinth are in the indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defensive has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this task to you? Entrust this task? It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons, and that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, if everything seems in hand here, so I'll take my leave of you for the present. If I'm to witness the valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire. You'll do nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I'm not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one of your innate talents, however hard I train. But that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We'll need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of what time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it's time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. What are you up to, Nero? Such a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the Ultima weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. I believe the fates had conspired to deny me my just rewards once again, but it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, Sid. Do not disappoint me. No, he wouldn't evil laugh. He's just gonna do his stupid fucking smirk. Yay! Well. Circus Tower. What is this, Final Fantasy III? Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say there's nothing worthwhile to report. The suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We have not been able to so much as set a single foot inside it. You will recall how the eight sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Circus Tower, the Allegans called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we're at a loss. It just dawned on me in Final Fantasy III, there's a labyrinth full of magma around Circus Tower.
Oh yeah.
This is Final Fantasy III. Until proven otherwise, FF14 is just in the future of FF3. It's discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time I'm loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps I can be of assistance. And you are? Oh, you're not who I thought you were. Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. I'm Une, and my companion is called Droga. We're scholars of the Allegan civilization, sent by the students of Valdezian to assist in your endeavor. Une and Droga? Rather unusual names for this day and age. if I might be forgiven for observing. But I digress. You claim to be here at the student's behest. We've received nary a word of your coming. I'm sure you'll not take it amiss if we seem somewhat doubtful. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. What is it, Graha? 'Tis nothing. There was a pain, but it subsided. Well, well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the Allegan eye as well? The sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the Allegans, yet I inherited it from my father, as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life, I've sought to learn of its manifestation. If there's aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alleg. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. It seems to me we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? If it's what you wish, then so be it. Yet know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldesion when I'm able. I trust there'll be no objection. Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members of NOAA. Without further ado, let us have them examine the circus tower entrance. I promise you that you will not have cause to regret your decision. I'd be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you their way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you. With Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I'm hopeful we'll finally see progress. Let's unlock. We'll unlock the area, but I want to go put those pants on. So, to the circus tower. Let's go unlock the circus tower, and then I can go put my new pants on, because they're cool. And I want them.
I got pants too, but only pants. So sad.
Can you wear the pants?
I can wear them.
Are they pretty?
They're nice.
Let's get our hops on.
Matters.
Hop, hop, hop.
Not that it matters much, since I'm wearing the robes.
Hey, Biggs. Well, if it isn't Gabo, eager to enter the circus tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather no going, for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you follow me, I'll take you to him. Yay, more cutscene. More sore throat.
It's a door.
Well, I suggest we open it.
I want those robes.
You want the robes that Une has?
Yep.
Some old phrases to lift the spirit, and a couple new ones besides. Allow me to introduce both Une and Doga. They're scholars of ancient Alleg, sent here by our friends of Badesian to aid in the investigation. We understand you're having some trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope we can be of some small assistance. If your tires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, this imposing gate you see here. The problem is we can't get it to open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no successes via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 Sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective as a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman, respectant Allegan royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether this device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it's purely decorative. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? I don't think any of us expected that to happen. Seven hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I'm delighted to see.
I want your coat.
Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you've acquired. Nero, you're still alive. Garland, Garland. If I didn't know better, I'd say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. Also, any other homesicks out there will understand when I go. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is, for all intents and purposes, defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible. If you're suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts. But I'm determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these 2 odd characters. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Alec might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say these two are descended from Allegan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty. Living keys born of Allegan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? It would seem the time for concealment has passed. Pray accept our apologies. It was not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the Eight Sentinels. There's much and more to tell.
I want to explore.
Very well. We're going to gather intelligence from the clones. Then we're going to register for the duty. And then I'm going to hurry back to Limsa and put on some new pants. Seven hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know me better than to think I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An Allegan tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a great deal more besides. It used to be jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's yours now. I wish you the joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend.
Bum, bum, bum.
They are so spades for each other. For those who are not Homestuck addicts, spades means like rivals to lovers, but they never stop being rivals.
Oh,
You ready to listen? We shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rambrose, may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldesion. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically, what it is you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit Allegan history. Pray bear with us. The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell to disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made his mission to restore Alec to greatness. Amun was his name. and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zandi. None other. As part of his experiments, Ammon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the product of that experiment, copies of Unei and Doga. Historical texts message the reign of two elegant emperors named Zandi. It was commonly believed the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among the royalty and commoners alike. They think that the two were in fact one and the same. Aye, Zandi returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Ammon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xander turned his sights towards a forbidden source: darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness? Again? Seven hells, what is it with megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? I wonder what could cause someone to turn to darkness for their power. Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Zandi is very much alive. Within Circus Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amount of energies that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Emerald Era. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Ammon, now Emperor Zande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Arf, arf, arf. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zandi awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness, and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. "'Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Zandi's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Unei and Doga." Fearing what might befell the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overtake Zandi, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary person who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champions, Mew fans, we are confident that we can end Zandy's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now what you knew about the students of Baldesion, among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will we do, Gobbo? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. Yay. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization. But what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the Tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change to Noah's objective. Henceforth we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Gobo, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Zandy himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. Throat. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does that mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allegan Eye, as you called it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that this trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. Hey, Albric, as our blind person, do you have any thoughts right now?
I don't know what to think, really. But I do see the resemblance from Final Fantasy III. There's a lot of
They do this. The post Endwalker stuff is Final Fantasy IV. But yeah. And then I don't even know what stuff they reference other games I haven't played in with. But yeah, Graha. Not Kaya. Graha. Kaya doesn't give me a cutscene. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I'm quite well. I assure you. As you can appreciate, there's been much for me to think on. But now it's time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Nod, nod. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zandy himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Yay! I'll put out the ready before we register. And I will hit return. And go put on my pants. Not ready, Ura. Okay, Ura, let us know when you're ready.